BS, Father God. They didn't contact me because they knew they did something discrepant with that movie, Father God, and sending me that flawed movie that doesn't work. Father God, that buffers every minute, every second, Father God, throughout the entire movie, the whole over and over, repeatedly and repeatedly. Father God, they Vimeo took my money, but they didn't give me a movie. As far as I'm concerned, Father God, it doesn't work. So it's not giving me that buffering movie. It's like not giving me a movie at all. But they stole my money from me, Father God, and took advantage of me. So I pray that you judge the Vimeo perps for doing that to me, Father God, in Jesus Christ's name, and not giving me my money back or not refusing to respond to fix it. I contact that gaslighter, Father God, right after in that same day, and he ignored my emails, Father. He ignored my emails. I asked him, is it a way you could give me a refund or fix it? Because the instructions you've given me are for a computer, and I don't have a computer. I only have an Android phone. And those instructions are not working for my Android phone that you gave me. So it's another way. It's another option. Or could you just give me a refund for that movie? Or just give me a new movie? Because this movie is buffering throughout the whole time. And then when I went and checked that movie again, it buffered worse than it did than the first time I saw it on January the 20th, Father God. So, Father God, the technicians just made it worse. They made it buffered a lot worse than it did in the beginning, Father God, pretending like they was going to help me, but they was more of a hindrance, Father God, because I called them out to the BS, Father God, and I call them satanic a-holes, because that's what they are. For messing with me with this movie and playing these games with me, Father God, these satanic ritualistic games with me, giving me this buffering movie, Father God, and never fixing it, and won't give me my refund, and won't respond to my emails, and won't answer any of my questions either. They doing me just as bad as Spreaker is doing me, and Anchor FM, this ignoring me campaign. They poop up in my face, Father God, and do dirty, crooked things to me, Father God, and they won't fix nor resolve the situation whatsoever, Father God. They're crooks. They're dirty, rotten crooks. And I pray that you would take Spreaker out of business, Father God, and Anchor FM for the way that they're messing over me and other podcasters that they hate, because they hate truth, Father God, that we stand for. They hate Jesus that we stand for. Moral consciousness and moral righteousness that we stand for. Your natural law of things, Father God. Your right way of doing things. Your kingdom way of doing things, Father God. In Jesus Christ's name, exposing the truth of what the devil is doing, the tactics of the devil, the evil schemes and things that the devil is doing against all mankind, Father God, in this world. That the truthers are exposing, the podcast truthers, Father God, the whistleblowers or whatever, in Jesus Christ's name. And then I'm exposing in my prayers. Father God, I'm getting punished by Spreaker and Anchor staff people. I'm getting punished by Vimeo. And they're connected to the media too, Father God, connected to Hollywood. That are God haters and anti-Christ haters. They're anti-Christ, Father God, and since they're anti-Christ, that's why they're hating on me and messing with me, Father God. And Vimeo, I pray that you will punish Vimeo and take them out of business for doing what they're doing. They won't give me my movie, Father God. They won't give me a new movie or a refund. They won't fix the movie. They won't resolve the problem with the buffering. They just totally ignore me and just making things worse with that movie, Father God. And they took my $11.79, Father God, in Vimeo. But they gave me a flawed movie that don't work, that buffers throughout the whole entire time, Father God, of watching that movie for an hour and 20 minutes. Ripping me and cheating me. Robbing me, Father God, of $11.79. I pray that $11.79 will turn into a curse, will become a snare upon Vimeo. Stop people, Father God, that was involved in doing this to me, playing this satanic ritual game and scheme against me, using and abusing me like this, Father God, ignoring me and agitating me by ignoring me and not resolving the problem whatsoever. I pray that you would judge Vimeo staff people and perp staff people for doing this to me, and that person that contacted me, that lied to me and gaslighted me and made the problem worse with that movie, Father God, made that movie buffer worse than it ever did. Now it's buffering non-stop to the extreme, Father God, thanks to that staff person that contacted me 3 days ago, 4 days ago, Father God, this weekend or whatever. In Jesus Christ's name, Father God. Father, I give these Vimeo perps over to you, these Spreaker perps and these Anchor perps over to you that's abusing me and using me and taking advantage of me and disrespecting me and hating upon me concerning the monetization program and my episodes and stuff and doing things to the tools and stuff so I can't produce or get listener support or sponsor support, and telling sponsors only to give me a penny behind my back. Doing this evil plotting behind my back like that, Father God, to use and abuse me, to mock me. I pray that you would judge and punish them and take them out of business, Father God. Vimeo, Spreaker, and Anchor FM. And that you will supernaturally fire and remove these wicked ticks out of Spreaker and Anchor FM and Vimeo, Father God, or shut down this business by your power. That you will spiritually tag these Vimeo perps, these Spreaker perps, Father God, staff people, and these Anchor perps, staff people, for mistreating me and abusing me and disrespecting me, Father God, in the different ways that they have done it that I just mentioned to you, Father God, and the things that I have not mentioned in this episode. But the main stuff that I mentioned in this episode, Father God, in Jesus Christ's name, I thank you for releasing your judgment and vengeance and wrath and correcting fires and convictions upon Vimeo staff people and upon Spreaker staff people and upon Anchor FM's stop people from mistreating me, Father God, and from all businesses that have mistreated me. Even Walmart mistreated me with these packages, UPS, FedEx, Father God, with these packages, games and schemes that I'm not going to go into in this video. And for all the other businesses that mistreat me and disrespect me, Father God, Metro PCS, Bank of America, that scam that Bank of America pulled on me, Father God, on December the 28th by telling my financial asset not to deposit my check into the account until the 29th of December. Instead, they were supposed to put it in there on the 28th of December, Father God, and made things bounce, and then I had to call the bank and get that straightened out, and they straightened it out. But it was a satanic ritual game on me, Father God, for the year. That Bank of America is always doing this to me each year, Father God, in the beginning of the year. Father God, this time they did it at the end of December. Father God, they played this little satanic ritual against me, Father God, and then blaming it on me when it's not my fault, Father God, when they know that I only get this once a month and they deposit it in the same time, Father God, exactly on time except for that month, Father God, of December of last year. So, Father God, I just pray that you will deal with all the business people that are mistreating me and disrespecting me and doing crooked, satanic, ritualistic things with my purchases, with my packages, with my services, Father God, giving me lousy services, playing games and manipulating and withholding information, giving me disinformation, being rude to me on the phone, disrespectful to me on the phone, my emails, ignoring me, Father God, playing all kind of manipulative games with me, Father God, with my packages and stuff, and with Spreaker playing with me with my episodes and with the monetization program, and Anchor FM and Vimeo playing with me with this movie that I never really get to enjoy because I can't really see most of it because it's buffering most of the time throughout the entire movie. They didn't even have enough decency, Father God, to at least let me look at the movie half the way and then start letting it buffer. But they started from the very beginning of the credits of the movie that it started buffering. And it's buffering throughout the entire movie, like every minute or every second of each second of the movie and the entire movie, Father God. That is abuse. That's a satanic ritualistic mockery game against me. And then they refuse to fix the situation and they're ignoring my emails about it. And I have not been mean and nasty and cussed them out or nothing or got wrath. I just called them to the point of what they're doing, Father God, in a gracious manner, Father God, in a cordial way by email. And I did the same with Spreaker and Anchor FM, and I wasn't rude or brash with them either by emails. I just called them to the carpet of what they're doing and what's going on and asking them the questions, the necessary questions about this and that, Father God. So, Father, since they're not playing fair by me, Father God, I pray that you will release your punishment and your wrath upon their businesses and upon them individually. And that you will move them out because they don't need to have a business by the way they're operating against me like this and other people, Father God, unjustly and without a cause, disrespecting me without a cause, hating upon me without a cause, Father God. In Jesus Christ's name, Father, I ask that you will cover this episode and these prayers concerning this situation and deal with Spreaker people and Vimeo people and Anchor FM people, Father God, and all the other business people that come against me that do devious, dirty, satanic ploy games against me with my services and what the goods that they sell into me, Father God, and what everything that I'm doing business with these people. And they're screwing upon me, Father God, and taking advantage of me and abusing and using me and disrespecting me in every way, Father God, every chance that they get, and mocking me behind closed doors and mocking me with their satanic ritualistic games that they play with me, with the things and the services, Father God, and goods in Jesus Christ's name. And I pray that you would deal with Mike, Father God. And Crazy Mike deals for lying to me a couple times to agitate me, Father God, even though he went ahead and sent me the package and I got it, Father God, for that scheme that Walmart played with me, lying to that Crazy Mike still sent me that blanket on the 3rd of February on a Sunday when they know UPS people do not work and deliver packages on Sundays, Father God. And then Mike lied and said that they do when they don't, Father God. And to make it look like that I got something to puzzle me, Father God. And then find out that they never really sent it on Sunday in the first place. And then they lied to me. They brought it on my door on the 4th of February when I was here. And they never knocked on my door in the first place, nor left the package. So Mike had to resend the package again and claim that he had to pay again to send it, Father God. And it got directly in my hands that time. But he probably only sent it one time. Plus, he lied about redelivering it when I called him on the 4th of February about it, Father God. When he never redelivered it, Father God. And then I had to call him back and, it's coming on the 7th. He told that lie, which it didn't come on the 7th of February either. And then I called him back and then he finally sent he claimed he sent a new package, which he did, Father God. And I got it on the 11th of February. So they played Walmart and Mike played all these games with me, Father God, to aggravate me, to provoke me to anger. Walmart liked to do devious things to provoke me to anger, Father God, and poke at me until I get angry and then ask me how I'm doing, Father God, and tell me to have a nice day. And Mike was doing the same thing. Have a nice day. You have a nice day. After he lied to me several times and played all this psyop game with me, Father God. I pray that you will deal with Mike, Father God. Crazy Mike deals. Mike, Father God, for lying to me a couple of times, Father God, before he sent the new package or whatever in Jesus Christ's name, because they didn't send it on the 3rd in the first place on a Sunday when UPS people don't work, and then Walmart covered it up when I called them out because they played this psyop game with me. They've been playing all kind of psyop games with me in the month of December, Father God, with my packages, Father God, like crazy, doing all kind of games against me to frustrate me and dictating to me what I can have in my apartment, what I can buy with my money, Father God, stealing my white trash can and giving me a great